Hello, welcome to RUCKSTERS. My name is Sunny. This is the first segment of our harness. I'm going to give out like the little detail of this harness, the names and connections and what needs to be done prior to assembly. Here you go, here on the table. Before you assemble this harness, these are some of the stuff you're going to need from your old harness. The two black relay, the blue starter, and the connector for your sending unit. And this is going to be your starter wire coming out of your motor. If you don't have it, then you can just put one of these connectors onto the end of the starter. So here we go. Right here, on this bundle right here, you're going to utilize the chassis frame, the two brake switch right here. Your brake switch go to there. This is your starter connector right here. Okay, your starter connector goes right in there from the stock. This is your control, your left control, your signal, your front light goes into that thing. And towards the bottom of that leg right here, you have your headlight connector, the ground for your front signal, right signal, left signal. Okay, and right here is your ECU sending unit. Resistor. The resistor should sit right underneath on the right side of your ECU. And toward this side you have your CDI, rectifier. I usually tape them up just in case they don't come loose while you're riding. And here is your ECU connector. This is your high beam indicator. The high beam light goes directly into this. And this is your fuse sending unit resistor. There's a little black box. It goes into that. This is your ignition RPM. You don't use this unless you're running a tachometer or something. This is where you will tap in, but otherwise you don't even need that. This is your fuse box right here. Okay. This is where the blue relay from your stock harness goes in. Okay. You'll see a number written right here. That's me. I've already ran the harness, checked the charging system and everything. My initial right on there. And then over here is your ignition switch. Okay, this goes right in the back of your ignition switch. Here's the other housing for the two black relay that you need to take off of your stock harness. Goes into that. This is your battery ground. Ground this together with your battery ground. This is your external kill switch. Okay, zip tie it somewhere, make it tidy. This right here is your turn signal flasher relay. Now, if you're running the stock signal lights, you plug your stock relay right back in there. But if you're running LEDs, you're gonna need one of these that you can purchase on our site. Basically, you clip these two wires off, connect it with these connectors, you're ready to go. And down here is your fuel sending unit. Right above your gas tank, there's a sending unit that plugs into this connector. However, if your sending unit has this connector coming out, you're going to have to yank this connector right here off of your old harness, splice it into that. You can use these connectors right here. Okay, put this connector on, replace it with this red one, and then it'll match up. Okay, and then in the back over here you have your starter wire. Now, if you don't have a starter wire on your existing motor, you're going to have to use this connector. Okay, if not, if you do have it and it comes with this wire, you have to plug it in like this. Okay, this one sticks right into your starter, easier and cleaner. Okay, toward the back of the harness, right here, this is your coil. Okay, this is your coil wire. This is your electronic external fuel pump that you connect to. These two connector goes right into your stator. This is your stator connection. Okay, I usually label them A and B. You'll see them when you get it. This is the engine ground. Typically, I ground it right on the valve cover or anywhere on the engine where it meets metal. Okay, here's your starter wire again. And back here is, we all know, is your tail light. Okay, wiring. And on your tail light wiring, I'm just going to give you a black, brown, running. Green, with a black wire, there's 2 of them. These are your ground. Green with the yellow, this is your brake light. Left turn, right turn. Okay, that's about it. And if you guys are running LED signal in the front, LED signal in the back, you're going to require one of these load equalizer. I recommend this particular one. We've used numerous ones before. Gets really hot, tends to melt the insulator, melt the wire. This particular one we do have in our store. You can purchase it here. Looks something like this in a box. To wire it up, very, very simple. I usually tape them together. You take 2 ends right here, but connect it together with a male connector, okay, like this, together. This will go straight into this ground right here, okay? You can pull it back, make a cut right here, and I generally like to use these connectors. What you do is you just crimp it down on it, okay? And this will go right into that, right? This blue connector goes right into that with 2 wires together. That will ground these resistor. And on the other end, you can pick any one. One will go to the right side. You're gonna need 3 of these. Clip it like this, plug it right in, okay? And then same thing with the other wire that you have, goes to the orange one, okay? And this is load equalizer. If you want your LED to blink, you're gonna need one of these, and I highly recommend. I only recommend this type because we've used it for many years already. It works fine. We do have it in our store, so when you do purchase a harness, you're running LED, purchase one of these because you're gonna need it, or else it's not gonna blink. That's it. Okay, that's it for today on the layout of a harness, the labeling, and what to do with the resistors and the relays, where to install it from your old harness to this new harness. Just a quick reminder, our harness is totally warranty, as long as you don't open it up. All you're doing is adding connectors on there that's required to make your harness run properly. Once you install it into your engine, if you run into any issues where the light doesn't work, the charging system doesn't work, something is not working, or anything related to this harness, contact us immediately, email us, call us, whatever it takes. Do not open up this harness. We will take care of your harness. You didn't pay for this harness to diagnose it yourself. That's our job. So if you have any problem or any issues, just give us a call and we will take care of this harness for you. Okay?